Well, here we are, everybody. Welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video, and it is Kai versus Tahu, Ninjago versus Bionicle. Oh man, this is a matchup I did not expect. I don't think anybody really expected, but I am all for it because while my interaction with Bionicle was here and there a little bit, I think I watched one of the shows. Ninjago was a huge part of my Lego-centered childhood. I had a lot of Legos growing up, and I watched a lot of Lego shows. I watched Nexo Nights, I watched Chima, and I think I watched a bit of Lego City. But Ninjago was the one. It was the biggest one for me. It truly, truly was. And as a result, I am so excited to see it finally come to Death Battle. I honestly expected either Michelangelo versus Jay to happen first, or maybe even Lloyd to come on. But Kai being the first, especially since he was always my favorite, that just makes me happy. Like, really, really happy. And this episode is going to be stop motion too, so... Oh, they're hitting all the marks for me as a Ninjago fan. The only thing that would make it better is if Kai wins. And from what I have seen, it seems like he can win. It seems like he is most likely to win. But we'll see what happens with Death Battle's logic. I don't know what they're going to do. I have not checked my notifications. I have muted the appropriate channels in Discord. So I am going into this blind as a bat, except for the teaser, which is not really blind at all, but you know what I mean. Either way, let's not waste much more time and get right on into it. Wait, hang on, let me adjust my volume. And there. Stop motion, let's go!
Kai versus Tahu.
Who wins in an all-out brawl between Ninjago and Bionicle? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to
find
out who would win a
Death Battle. Yeah. Oh.
The year was 1998, when LEGO introduced us to the world of the Ninja.
Who could forget such classics as Ninpo Big Bat and Ninja Surprise? And the surprise is death!
The near death of the LEGO company, in fact. But then, out of the shadows, a decade later, the Ninja returned, remade, rebuilt.
Ninjago!
The story of Ninjago starts in the village of Ignacia. Kai was a simple blacksmith trying to get by with his sister, Nia. Not that he had the patience for his line of work.
Kai's fiery streak couldn't be matched. It happens when your parents mysteriously vanish.
And that streak continued when some skeleton men kidnapped his sister, and Kai learned that within him lay the power of fire.
Thanks to the guidance of Master Wu.
Master Wu, yeah. Okay. Kai, age over 20 years, elemental master fire, red shogun, I remember that little stun. Trained by Master Wu and Egalt. Thalassophobic, fear deep water. Oh, that probably hit him pretty hard in one of the seasons that I didn't watch, unfortunately. Christogenophobic, fear of Christmas. Why is he scared of Christmas? Likes video games, craggling mud, Skylar, sits next to Chapel Rowan on the battle bus. Okay.
He ditched the hammer and anvil and did what any good brother would do. Become a ninja!
And after some intense training and a bit of spilled tea, Kai mastered the special technique of spin jitsu.
Look at him go! He's like a living Beyblade!
Well, it's actually a precise use of perfect balance to deliver dozens of focused strikes in rapid.
Yeah, tornado ninja. Got it. He can fly, pull in foes, and summon his elemental power all around. And you know what that is. Fire!
Fire!
Yes. Kai can throw fireballs, resist extreme heat, form protective barriers.
Alright, power of fire, fire creation, fire windows, spinjitsu, yep.
Of flame, and even conjure a fiery rising dragon. Basically, shifting his spinjitzu into a more powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane.
Oh, you're using the intro for title cards?
Ninjas.
Absolutely.
The Lego kind, not the turtle kind.
On a mission to gather the 4 golden weapons and defeat the evil Lord Garmadon.
He's the one who kidnapped Kai's sis. But hey, I've seen the Lego movie. This should be easy. He's a Lego mini guy. If he gets cut up, he just pops back together.
Nope. Ninjago treats their characters like actual people, not Lego pieces. Except for in the movie, but that's part of the Lego movie continuity, not Ninjago.
Thank you for
itself.
specifying.
So Kai can take a hit, but he's not putting himself back together like everything is awesome. Huh.
Which makes his quest all the more perilous. Long ago, the golden weapons were forged by the first Spinjitzu master to
Long
create the
before time
continent
had a
of
name.
Ninjago. Kai eventually gained the golden sword of fire, through which he can channel his elemental power. Fire.
So much so that if Kai is surrounded by a bunch of fire, he can use it all for a mega-sized Spinjitzu burst.
Unfortunately, Kai wasn't the easiest teammate to work with.
Nope.
Eager to rescue Nia, he went it alone, until he was tricked into helping Garmadon escape imprisonment. Whoops.
Yeah, bummer. But it wasn't all bad. They got all the golden weapons. And with his sister rescued, Kai vowed to become a real elemental master and prove he wasn't just hot air.
So he got to training, when he wasn't slacking off and playing video games. Befitting a ninja and a pro gamer, Kai is a master of stealth, can climb any surface, and is incredibly fast.
He's dodged lightning and is even a match with Jay, who could outrun his own elemental dragon.
Which, according to the Ninjago Visual Dictionary, can apparently fly at light speed.
Ooh.
Yes, this is an official book.
If that wasn't enough, other ninjas like
Nice.
Cole are so strong they can shake an entire mountain.
So even as a wild child, Kai's team kept him in check across a dozen seasons of blocky ninja action, where, frankly, nothing was off the table.
Who could
Nope.
forget the virtual world season, the time travel season, the ghost season? Really anything
Oh, I
you'd
remember
sell
the
toys.
ghost season.
Meaning, Kai picked up plenty of ninja gear. Swords,
Okay.
grappling
Sword, sword of fire, deep stone armor, dragon hook, fire, and this fire, elemental blade, prismatic blade, repeal blade, reversal blade. Okay, so they're giving him the time reversal blade, wingsuit, vehicles, various vehicles. Yeah, he's had a lot of vehicles over the years.
hook, shurikens, a motorcycle, a wingsuit for flight, but swords of fire remained his weapons of choice.
Once, when Garmadon combined the golden weapons into a mega weapon, Kai and his bros went to the past to get him back, then pushed themselves to the limit, using the golden weapons to overload the mega weapon with so much energy, it exploded into a star.
While this did
Oh.
destroy the golden weapons, creating enough energy to ignite a star is absurd. For a mass to become a star, it must first cross a critical temperature threshold of approximately 4 million degrees Celsius.
Wow.
And over time, Kai's fire got so strong, he could melt down those same golden weapons.
But no matter how powerful he became, Kai's hot-headedness kept getting in his own way.
Come on, Kai oozes main character energy. He was sure to get the title of Green Ranger, Green Ninja.
Yeah.
The one destined to be the leader of the team and take down Garmadon once and for all. Right?
No. Kai was chosen by Master Wu, but that didn't mean he was the chosen one. That honor belonged to the up-and-comer Lloyd, who
Yeah.
happened to be Garmadon's son and Wu's nephew.
Typical Nepo, baby. But even if Kai wasn't the chosen one, he still had a big role to play in protecting Lloyd.
In a surprising act of humility, Kai chose to guide Lloyd until he could defeat Garmadon. And the threats just got wilder from
Technically,
there.
that was the
But
Overlord.
he always rose to the challenge. Kai's defeated Karloff, the Master of Metal, and trained Wildfire, the Master of Heat.
With his teammates, he took down the Great Devourer, a snake goddess that could consume the continent.
Ooh. Destabilize volcano, dodge these lightning strikes, help destroy the Overlord. His fire reforged the golden weapons, helped destroy the mega weapon, took a hit from Lord Race's hammer, defeated Karloff, Ash, Master Chen, Gimon, Ogu. I remember most of these.
A djinn that could lift half of Ninjago's landmass into the sky.
And when these crystal weirdos had him on the ropes, Kai did a jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin to achieve his ultimate power, the Dragon Form.
With this, Kai gets a huge boost in power, can fight on par with demonic Onis, and can even harm the Overlord, the source of all evil in the world, who was as strong as the first Spinjitzu master. Remember? The creator of Ninjago itself.
Then, by uniting with his pals, they summoned a giant golden dragon that obliterated the Overlord. Sayonara, sucker! That's the power of found family. And money!
Yeah!
Kai's journey took him far and wide, where he beat the odds time and time again. Because, hothead chosen one or not, within Kai was the fire
Yeah!
of a ninja.
The fire of the ninja. Oh, I loved that. I don't know if it's coming across on my face right now, but I was just so giddy watching that. Oh man, it really hit me in my childhood self. But let's see what Tahu has to offer.
It was the year 2000, and the Lego company was in shambles.
Oh, boy.
Straddled with debt and risking closure, they needed a brand new idea to turn things around.
I like that they're going this
needed
meta angle
something
for Lego.
Something that was Lego, but for big kids. Big kids
Yeah,
who love
kids
lore. Enter Bionicle.
Bionicle begins on the island of Matanui, when 6 mysterious canisters arrived at the homeland of the biomechanical Matorans.
With help from a weird stone and this little guy Takua, out popped 6 very marketable warriors. The Toa.
They were Kopaka, Gali, Pohatu, Lua, Unua,
I think I remember those.
self-proclaimed leader, Tahu.
But
Yep,
what
there.
were the Toa? Tahu had no freaking idea.
Okay, Tahu, Toa Fire, leader of Toa Mata, Toa Nuva, trained by Hydraxon, likes lava surfing, the all-American rejects, name means burn in Maori, choking hazard.
And the others had no memory of what, who, why, where, all that important stuff. Nothing. Head empty.
But even as an amnesiac hothead, Tahu still wanted to protect the Matorans from a threat lurking behind the scenes.
Lego Sauron! No, wait, not literally. I mean this creepy guy, Makuta, who just loves slaughtering the Matorans with his army of monsters.
Thus, the Toa Mata
Apparently
battled
that's
all manner of beasts
something
with their
that
elemental
they got
powers.
wrong about
And as
Bionicle
the
lore,
Toa
but
of
that's
fire, you can
for
guess
people
what Tahu was
more
bringing.
experienced with
Guys!
Bionicle than me.
Oh, fire. Yeah, okay. Even early on, Tahu could shoot fire, set his sword ablaze, melt thousands of tons of sand into glass, and even stop a volcanic eruption. But even more importantly, he surfs on lava!
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so cool! I mean, hot.
Lava
Tahu's fire
surfing.
is so hot,
Who
it
doesn't
can
love
reportedly
lava
melt
surfing?
any known substance. Anything. And on the rare occasion that his own fire isn't enough, he can absorb flames from his foes and surroundings. But it would take all his might to face Matanui's trials and gather the Kanohi masks.
Magic masks that give extra powers.
Alright, fire creation, manipulation, adaptive armor, Nova Blast, yep. I've heard of most of these things. Concealment, shielding, levitation, mind control, speed, strength, telekinesis, mask of time, mask of
And the
extra.
Toa scooped up a bunch of them. With his mask of shielding, Tahu can make an energy barrier that blocks all kinds of attacks.
There's also masks of telekinesis, super strength, super speed, and X-ray vision. And from his mentor, Vakama, Tahu gained the Mask of Time.
While its power puts a serious strain on the user, it's worth the risk when it can slow targets to a standstill. Plus, these masks can be swapped out whenever Tahu wants, thanks to a cyber totem that stores them all.
Which came in handy as the Toa battled monsters across Matanui.
Like the Avoca, a beast that could fire lightning, which Tahu had to dodge multiple times.
But even from the start, Tahu was a lone wolf who preferred going solo.
Yep.
Even if it meant leaving his Toa brethren in the dark.
Tahu tried to take on some big bads all by himself, and it went even worse than you think. He lost his powers, and he lost all the rest of his team's powers.
Damn.
Awkward.
But Tahu kept pushing forward, accepting his team as his siblings, overcoming his weaknesses, and rebuilding himself. Literally.
By jumping into a pool of liquefied cyber juice to become the Toa Nuva. Now boasting twin magma swords and later some
I
slick
think there's some
adaptive
chakra
armor,
referencing,
Tahu can fly
in
and
the
use his
animation
fire
that
in
I
new
saw.
supercharged ways.
He can conjure fire cages, create lava pits, and steal the heat from other living beings. So much so that the process freezes them solid. As the Toa Nuva, Tahu and his team are among the strongest generations of Toa. Just as mighty as a much later iteration, the Toa Inika.
Who defeated Umbra, a living beam of light. It was tough, but with some clever thinking and a mirror trap, they used Umbra's own super speed against him.
But perhaps Tahu's most impressive ability is the Forbidden Technique. The move no Toa wants to use, because the absolute annihilation that it causes is unforgivable.
The Nova Blast.
Using all of his elemental energy at once, Tahu can unleash a blast so powerful that it can potentially destroy all of Matanui. Not Matanui the island, oh no, Matanui is also the planet. And not just any planet, but a living celestial being that became a planet.
Oh boy, here we go. If you think stuff like Warhammer and Elder Scrolls have too much lore, you're not ready for Bionicle lore. Don't even get me started on the shattering of Sphere's magma and the betrayal of the League of Six Kingdoms and...
But more than any physical
Oh,
power,
boy.
Tahu was
I'm
learning
sure that's
that
a
a good
big
leader
headache for
isn't
Vinny.
just one who leads, but is willing to be led. And so, he faced Matanui's final trial, the Mask of Light.
The legendary Toa of Light was destined to defeat Makuta and save Matanui. It's obviously gonna be main character Tahu, right? right?
Of course not. Turns out, the Toa of Light was Takua.
Oh yeah, the little guy who opened the capsules at the very beginning.
Takua.
The Toa were tasked with guiding this
That's
new
another
member,
connection you
something
can make.
Tahu found surprising, but ultimately accepted for the good of the group.
Good thing, too, because they needed to be a solid team when they finally learned their true purpose. The whole reason they were built in the first place. Waking up God.
Long ago, the great spirit Matanui charted the depths of space until the Makuta Pterodax poisoned Matanui like a cancer. Tahu and the Toa were meant to act like white blood cells, protecting the heart of Matanui and, should he fall, resurrect him.
Yeah, Makuta Matata's whole plan was to amass an army, hijack Robo-Planet Matanui, and rule the universe. And he actually pulled it off.
But Tahu and his team were ready to fight back, with every generation of Toa joining together to reawaken Matanui.
Then, alongside the Tahu of Light, Tahu went on an epic quest for his final toy variant. Upgrade. The Golden Armor. Screw you, Takua. He's getting a gold mask anyway.
Designed by the Great Being specifically for Tahu, boost all physical abilities, wiped out Roxy at once, Krata powers, accuracy adapts on the chain lightning, chameleon, and can be used in cyclone, darkness, and control. Wow, that's a lot.
This armor not only increases Tahu's own power by several hundred magnitudes, but also absorbs the powers of those it defeats for Tahu to use. Just in time for all the Toa to come together for the final battle of good versus evil. Matanui versus Makuta Pterodax.
Giant Planet Mech versus Giant Planet Mech. Oh, man, that's awesome.
With his new armor, Tahu annihilated Makuta's forces, destroying the slug-like Krata and taking their powers. Like heat vision, quick healing, teleportation, improved accuracy, and disintegration.
And giving Matanui the chance to strike down Makuta for good. Lego God was pretty spent, though. But before he took a well-deserved nap.
Okay, stopped the volcanic eruption, melted in an ice stirred into a puzzle. His Nova Blast could destroy Matanui, saved Takoro village from a wave of lava, survived submerging entirely in magma, destroyed Pterodax's entire Roxy army, fulfilled his destiny to awaken Matanui, defeated the Barog, Barakal, Nekton, Makuta.
He trusted his final message and the new world to Tahu. I guess he really is the main character.
Tahu led the way for the Toa, the Torrents, and all the other peoples to create a new world. One for all Toa to see, shoulder to shoulder, united in duty and bound in destiny. For that is the way of the Bionicle.
Well, that was fun. I do think that they probably could have gone with the script revisions that people suggested, since apparently there was some stuff in the preview that they got wrong about Bionicle lore, and I don't know how much they got right afterwards, because I'm not that as experienced with Bionicle as I am with Ninjago. So Bionicle fans in the comments, please let me know what they got right, what they got wrong, lore-wise, not just scaling, like all that good stuff. But as far as everything they've laid out so far, it seems like this is going to be a victory for Kai. Tahu has a lot of stuff, but so does Kai, and it seems like when you look at everything that they've done, it seems like Kai has enough to power through why do I keep trying to say Makuta? Tahu's extensive arsenal more often than not, and even though they didn't go with the apparently universal arguments that I've seen for Kai, just being star level seems enough to stop take out Tahu. And it seems like, based on the information they've given, I mean, sure, both can dodge lightning, but Kai scaling the J, outrunning his dragon, is very. It seems like he might have the slight speed edge too. So yeah, overall, my bets and roots are still going to Kai. And I hope I'm right. I really hope I'm right. But let's see what the fight has to offer.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a stop-motion death battle!
Let's go! Ninjago! Oh. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Ooh! Already into it. I guess we're not having a setup this time.
The merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can do. Get off this island, pal, or you'll be nothing but hot ash.
Oh. So the merge brought them here in Ninjago. Like, ooh, broken swords.
spin jitsu! I will not break!
We'll see what happens, Bionicle.
Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
Sorry, Kai, but you gotta keep getting yourself into these situations. Ooh. Epic kick and style.
Time to heat things up. Ninjago!
Oh, they did the shot on the logo. Oh, man, time stop. Okay, stopping. Searching for him. Fire!
Dodge this!
Oh, dang. Oh boy. What's this gonna do? Oh, powering up Tahu.
Surf's up! Whoa!
Nice. Alright, Kai, come on, you got this. Air Jutsu!
With jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin, that's the way of the ninja!
Dragon Form! Whoa! His sword of fire! Oh! Reality break. Okay, golden armor Tahu. Let's see what this does.
Found its destiny! This is the way of the Bionicle!
Alright. Final class? Okay, come on, Kai. Starting to worry me a little bit. Laser vision. Ooh. Okay.
Now or never.
Nova Blast. Here we go.
Tanui, forgive me.
Kai. Oh, that's cool.
First time for everything. Full power, Ninjago!
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, he's melting!
Guess I was too hot for him.
Oh, that's fun. Oh. That's a fun way to pay homage to him. Oh, but I loved that. That was crazy. That was so cool. Oh, man. And Kai won. Let's go.
Hey-o! No, wait, that figure was Min!
This match was not an easy call. Let's build this set by examining their speed, arsenal, and power.
First up, speed.
Huh.
With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead was super important. Tahu could dodge Avoca's lightning, but Kai and the rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile, the Toa Inika could not keep up with Umbra, a light speed entity. And the Inika are similar in stats to the Toa Nuva.
Tahu definitely got a leg up with that golden armor, but Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon.
Okay, Mega Weapon launched into face faster than light, and Phoenixes from Legend that Chima flew to the sun. These exceed Tahu's speed, even if he's highballed to scale to Umbra, or more nebulous razor reaction feeds on Kongu, Hakan, and Roxy.
Your Jitsu and the dragon form. Speed goes to Kai.
However, while Kai was running circles around Tahu, the Toa's arsenal had plenty of counters.
Kai's packing flaming swords, wingsuits, supercars, motorcycles, even a mech or two. All cool stuff, but Tahu can stop time.
Exactly. With all the Konohi masks plus the Krata powers, the Toa of Fire
Weird how
had
they're not
plenty of
mentioning the time
abilities
reversal
Kai
plate.
did not have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Yeah, too bad it hurts real bad to use. Like, really, really bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could not reliably depend on the Mask of Time for a win without serious risk of a self-KO.
Nuva Kai's gravity powers create a small singularity that destroyed itself, but it was overloaded by an outside source, which is not normally applicable to Krata powers.
But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep up with Kai. Add in golden armor powers like heat vision, quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal. A lucky shot with disintegration could be enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge with his way better speed. So this all comes down to power. Firepower!
Yeah!
Tahu's best move is the Nova Blast, which can wipe out a planet. But Kai's power created a friggin' star. You know, classic ninja move. The Ninja Star!
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons. Kai is clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
Yeah, the Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borak, while Kai and Co. fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was about Nui's job.
Okay, in Bionicle, the Great Spirit Robot fired a blast of power that destroyed a star, but it did not hit Tahu or his allies, and is on a completely different scale. The robot is the universe.
Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds that of a planet's. Even dividing it between the four weapons vastly exceeds any of Tahu's best showings.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire! His own flame can melt the golden weapons, and even this official guidebook confirms they've got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lore too!
Furthermore, Tahu's Faya can reportedly melt any known substance. Giving benefit of the doubt and taking this literally, the material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when you're talking stars, melting point kinda
Yeah,
goes
that's
out
a
the
lot
window.
more firepower.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion requires temperatures in excess of 4 million degrees. Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived. Certainly capable of overwhelming him, even with all his defenses.
So, the Red Ninja is bringing in a whole lot more firepower.
While it's possible Tahu's wider arsenal could land a victory, Kai's significant advantages in speed and power means he wins this more often than not.
Kai took fire to a whole new level, and Tahu just had to let go.
The winner is the Red Ninja, Kai.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh no. Are you fucking kidding me?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Wow. Not excited for next time. And why two Sonic characters? Like, seriously. Alright, they're spread out for one thing. That's one thing. But, come on, guys. We had Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic really, in moveset, is almost barely distinguishable. He even used Chaos Control. Like, you're having two Sonic X characters characters from the same franchise in the same year. Like, at least pull some variety, people. And this is Shadow's fourth episode. His 4th episode. 4 times. There is no reason for someone to do the same character 4 times. I don't care what the argument is, oh, but the episode, it could be so much better than the shitty original. I don't care. Shadow's been on 4 times now, and now, guess what? Now that he's at a 4th time, we're never seeing Shadow again. And whatever Shadow matchup you personally like, fuck it. You're never seeing it on Death Battle, because after this, goodbye, you're never seeing him again. I can guarantee you that. But rant aside, this was mostly a good episode. Take away the next time, and it's a 10 out. And honestly, it might just be a 10 out of 10. Maybe 9. It ranges based on this. With the next time, next time kind of kills it, but hey, I had fun, and my goat Kai won. But I think that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. And then we'll jump back, do it again. Ninja, go! Ninja, come on. We'll do the weekend whip. Ninja, go! Ninja, come on. We'll do the weekend whip. Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin.